Hi, good afternoon. My name is Shi Ziyu. I am the group leader for this assignment. Today we are going to do a presentation on our assignment on managerial statistics. Our group member, we have Fu Yuhao, Tong Fanchao, Niu Boyang, Chen Shuying, and myself, Shi Ziyu. Next. This report will include numbers of graphs and tables by using SPSS data, such as descriptive statistics, scatter plot analysis, normality tests, independent sample tests, correlation analysis, one-way ANOVA, multiple regression analysis, and coefficients of determination. Next. Primary data collections and interview process are more expensive than secondary data, and researchers have to start the whole procedure of the research to organize the process of the research. This data collection process is very time-consuming and takes a long time to publish the report. Primary data can make the report more authentic and reliable. Primary data can resolve the specific research issue, and it is helpful to make the information up to date. Primary data can also provide better accuracy to the report, and it is important to make the report specific. Next. For descriptive statistics, it is very necessary to use SPSS software as it provides a large range of charts and graphs based on the collected data. The researcher can process critical data by using SPSS software. Working on the data is time-consuming and very complex, but this software can make the process easy. 80 participants has been involved here to respond to some questions, and based on the researcher can make various graphs and interpret them accordingly. SPSS data is very useful to interpret collected data and provide an appropriate conclusion for the company. Next.
There are 4 types of variables, such as dependent variable, independent variable, continuous variable, and categorical variable. Each data has unique attributes in the dataset. In the scenario, there are 2 variables. One is dependent and another one is the independent variable. Customer satisfaction is the dependent variable and service quality. Waiting time and customer loyalty is the independent variable. Next. Sample set refers to the number of participants that are included in the research. The sample set influences to statistical properties such as the position of the estimates and the power of the study that develops a conclusion. Selecting the size of the sample is very necessary to make the conclusion authentic and reliable. Too small sample sizes can create bias in the collected data and cannot conclude the research with a purple conclusion. Purple conclusion can be defined with the as of the purposes of sampling. Customer satisfaction is the dependent variable and service quality, waiting time, and customer loyalty is the independent variable. Next, it is a technique of the statistic. This is useful to interpret the relationship between a single dependent variable and several independent variables. It is statistical measurement that are useful for examining the differences between one variable that can be examined by the differences of another variable while predicting the outcome of the calculation. The trend of the data can be identified from the diagram and it is scattered from left to right. Next.
Maximum male participants are married and their mostly income is 5,000 to 10,000. The age of the maximum participants is close to 45. Only one person strongly disagreed that the customers are satisfied with the promise of giant Malaysia. 45 participants and 27 participants agreed and strongly agreed with the statement respectively. This result proves that customers' satisfaction is a very important part of the company, and they are very serious about customers' satisfaction. Osman et al. 2020. The state division of variable is A873, while the total number of participants is 30 participants. Out of 80 states in the statement that this company use modern equipment for comfort shopping. The mails of the dates for customers' satisfaction is 4 and 21, and the state derivation is 1896. By analyzing this table, it can be said that this company needs to add modern equipment for comfortable shopping and develop the quality of service, so it will stimulate the customers. Hall and Mason 2018, 67 participants agreed that this company helps the customers to solve their problems. 48 participants agreed that this company proved their service to reduce the problem of the customers. It can be said that based on the problem solving capacity and the quality service, this company can satisfy its customers. Next, this table indicates the importance of various stages to increase the business rate of the organization. In this aspect, the analysis of various functions, including nominated text scatterplot analysis, independent simile test, multiple regression analysis, coefficients of the determination of the correlation analysis are decreased in the group assignment. The controls the political issues and governmental rules and regulations based on the location is significant to select the perfect location for business. Maintaining the rules and regulation is a smooth pathway to proceed in future with the epoch and effective profit growth rate. Exporting is a effective pathway to increase the opportunity for mix, which will give positive impacts in case and of business development of any organization. Breeding committees is an important stage of breeding. Breed will is a key element for the development of business growth. A repeated organization has a positive impact in case of their breed will. In this way, Giant Malaysia can increase their reputation and professional growth with the application of their stages. This action plan is development based on the statistical analysis of various constitutions which are the main influence of any organization to serve the customers. Next, 陈淑颖。
Pre-training is required for the users to use this software and develop the statistical analysis. It is very similar to Excel, and skilled employees are needed to process the software. Due to the limited functionality of the software, it is very difficult to analyze the complete data set. It is very complex to analyze a large data set by using SPSS software. Next, use of SPSS can make the graph making process easy. By gaining proper knowledge of the SPSS software, the user can develop the graph based on the collected data. Many complex statistical tests are available in the SPSS software. It is important to identify the strengths and the weaknesses of the company. By using the software, the company can improve the service quality, and this is necessary to satisfy the customers. Tech 2020. Next, 彭凡超。
Recommendation. Some of the recommendations which can be made to the fruit-bat textiles company, using which they can mitigate the impact caused by COVID-19 pandemic and implement digital marketing in a more effective manner has been discussed in brief below. The company needs to adopt the latest technologies such as big data analytics and blockchain technology for effective digital marketing. Big data analytics would help them in understanding the customer needs in a better manner by analyzing large sets of data available on digital platforms. The blockchain technology, on the other hand, would improve cyber security by storing their data in a secure manner. Research limitation. A secondary data collection process has been used here to meet the objectives of the research. Besides the secondary data, if the researcher can use in primary data, then it will be helpful to get more updated data about the organization. Due to the paid version of the journal, many journals are not included in the research. Backdated data creates barriers to getting more information related to the COVID-19. More specific and informative journals articles can be included here to make the report more descriptive. For improving the quality of the research, more authentic data and relevant journals are very important. Future scope. This research will help to get much information about the COVID-19 pandemic, and it can provide mitigation strategies to overcome the challenges of the organization. This research is very informative and descriptive to know the strategy of digital marketing. This research will meet the requirements of the research to progress with the topic for future research. It can provide industrial applications in the near future. Summary. In this chapter, overall conclusion of the findings has been provided. did. The objectives that were initially identified were linked with the findings. It was followed by giving necessary recommendations and descriptions of the research limitations and future scope. That's all. Thank you.